You've seen it too, haven't you? The way the fog moves like a wound that never heals. Echoing Vael didn't just scar the land, it shifted it. That madness is spreading.
I've felt it in the roots, in the rivers that whisper names that were forgotten. It's not just a wound, it's a vein of corruption, pulsing under the kingdom. And Velmorra ignores it, or worse, feeds it.
They bury the past and punish those who remember. We lost thousands in that valley, not to sword or fire, but to magic unbound. A spell woven by a man broken by betrayal.
Maegor wasn't a madman. He begged the king to stop the march. The soldiers weren't ready. The mages were chained, not guided. He was cornered, and cast the only spell left to him.
And now every altar burns in silence. Every mage is a suspect. Even Alvarin, even you.
Yes, and yet, they wonder why we burn back.
Come with me, Vaela, to Arion. We can do more than survive there. We can shape what's coming. You're wasting your brilliance trailing after a sellsword with no banner and no mission.
Kalen has more purpose than you think.
He's chasing silver while kingdoms prepare for war. Whatever treasure he seeks, it won't stop what's coming. Yes, he's attractive, a storm-eyed stallion, a cemental if that's what you see in him. But even the finest beast can't outrun the tide that's coming. Let him go, Vaela.
I don't follow Kalen, I walk beside him. He is a shard of something old, something unfinished. Call it instinct, call it madness, but I know he's part of whatever comes next.
Even if that something breaks the world again?
Maybe it needs to break. Not all kingdoms deserve to endure. So, you and Dorn, how far back does that story go?
Far enough that I stopped counting winters. We met in Hollowstead, back when I was barely more than a student of tactics, tagging along with my father's unit.
He mentioned something about a hammer and a broken nose?
Of course he did. He was 15, covered in soot, shirt torn, fists bleeding. One of our officers tried to confiscate his forge. Said it was imperial property. Dorn disagreed, enthusiastically.
Sounds familiar.
He called the officer a fancy scarecrow with a tin hat, before flattening him with a forge mallet. They almost arrested him. Almost. But I intervened. I asked my father for a favor, one of the few I've ever asked, and they let him go. Hollowstead was our last real attempt at peace with Velmorra, but the gold and the wyvernite veins, they were too rich to share. Even when the mountain itself could have lasted generations, they took it, broke it, and we left with ash. Hollowstead was abandoned for diplomacy, for the so-called greater good.
Serenya, I can't follow you to the Arion Dominion. As tempting as the achieves, the towers, the quiet halls may sound, there are things I still need to fix. Family things.
Ah yes, family. Complicated on my side as well. But know this, the gates will always be open to you, sorceress.
Maybe one day, I'll visit your beautiful dominion, General.
Dawn, I had no idea you had such artistic flair, and a voice that could charm a banshee.
Gotta know a little bit of everything, pal. Even the lullabies for ugly bastards.
I just had a thought. What if we build something with your tools? A place that saves music, your kind of music, and sends it far across the land.
Save music?
Yeah, like those fancy mechanical contraptions nobles use for symphonies. But with your voice, old friend, we'd be richer than the Queen's gem polishers. Velmorra would echo with the name Black Note Briar.
Hey, no more of that Farrak ramble for you, Kalen. It's twisting your brain.
Trap so clever, beasts don't run. They trip once, boom, they're done. Clay, black bra, heat and steel. Grip the handle, feel what's real. If you touch my